GetMoneyFlame.
Whoa, what's happening? I'm coolin'.
Man, look, where did the name come from?
GetMoneyFlame. Well, at first, I was young general. So, I had a teacher in middle school used to call me General Butler because they had some type of, I guess, general in one of them walls. So she used to call me that. So I was young general. And then as time went on, I changed young general to G. I shortened it up and I put G Flame. I'm like, I need some spark or something with my shit. So I put Flame, you heard me? So like, but with the rebranding, probably about like 4 years ago, I'm like, man, I need to come totally different. So I kept the Flame, and I just added my brand, which is Get Money Squad, and I put the Get Money Flame, and I did that all together. You know what I'm saying?
So the Get Money Squad is still active?
Yeah, it's still active.
I remember you used to be going hard, GMS.
Yeah, it's still active. That's the label, you know what I'm saying?
So did you kind of like simmer down from putting that like on the forefront? Because I just see a lot of Get Money now, Get Money Flame.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, cause like, I'm trying to like build my brand so far like me as an artist. And, the label gonna always be there, it's gonna always be a label, but I gotta, put myself to the forefront, you know what I'm saying?
You're an independent artist,
yeah,
right?
Independent.
Give me some of the highs and lows of being an independent artist.
The lows, I'm gonna start the lows. The lows is you gotta spend buku your own bread. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look up buku shit like marketing, all type of shit that, if you was signed, if you had a label, they'll do the work for you. They the muscle, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the muscle, you gotta figure that shit out by yourself, have a team with you to figure that shit out and do a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying, you're on your own. The highs is we reap all the benefits, meaning, when that check come through, fuck, we ain't gotta pay nobody like that.
Right.
That shit come to us, and we could, creative, like to be creative, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nobody telling me what to drop. Like, go with this, go with that. So, like, that's cool. Creative control always cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real shit.
What led you to start making music?
Man, I've been making music. So, like, I was in 3rd grade, you heard me? My little partner, I was sick, though. So, I'm at home. My little partner, Rob, you heard me? He was at school at a talent show. So, like, from what I heard, you know what I'm saying, he went off, you know what I'm saying, did his little thing at the talent show. My little partner came and told me when he got out of school, he was like, man, Rob was on stage, you know what I'm saying, when he finished, he did his thing. When he finished, the crowd went wild, Right. So I'm like, boy, I want to feel that, boy, yeah, you heard me? And I already know if I went to school, I'd have been right up there with him, you know what I'm saying? So that drove me to kind of like get that recognition, you know what I'm saying, from people to like, clap, shit like that. And that gave me the, the drive to create music.
Where you grew up at?
Avondale, Louisiana.
West Side, West Bank?
West Side, yeah, you already know.
You feel like West Side, AKA West Bank artists get enough recognition in New Orleans?
Nah, we don't get enough recognition. I mean, we got a lot of legends that came from this side, you know what I'm saying, that laid a lot of groundwork foundation for the other side too. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Tim Smooth, shit like that.
Right.
But I feel we don't get our recognition how we supposed to, you feel me? But in all due time.
Why you feel like, why you feel like that? You know what I'm saying?
Because we small, the city bigger, bigger than us, more people, bigger population. And they had all the head honchos over there, you know what I'm saying? No Limit, Cash Money, you know what I'm saying?
You think New Orleans got the blueprint about unifying throughout the city, whether it's on one side of the river or the other side of the river? You think they got that memo yet? Because, New Orleans been segregating themselves for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Even, I'm from New Orleans, I ain't from Louisiana. You feel me?
Right.
You feel like they got the memo now? Because I'm starting to see, a lot more New Orleans artists coming together, collabing and working together, you know what I'm saying? Which could have been going down,
right?
For decades.
Right, I feel like, they getting more, on a collaborative, collaborating and shit like that, sticking together, more than how it used to be, you feel me? So I see a lot more, across the river, West Bank, collaborating, shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't where we need to be, but it's getting better, you know what I'm saying?
Who was your biggest inspiration in the music game?
Biggest inspiration in the music game?
As far as an artist, you know what I'm saying?
So far as the artist?
Yeah.
So like, to be real, I really like bosses. So like Baby, Master P, Like I like bosses, like I like rappers too, like but you know, I like bosses. So I could say what artists kind of influenced me to really like fall in love with hip hop. And before I started rapping into that, it's Eazy-E, you know what I'm saying? NWA. Like when I first heard that, I was like, who that is, man? Like, yeah. So,
Right.
you know, that was like probably my first inspiration. Like,
Right.
but so far as, you know, other shit, like I like boss moves. So I like, you know, I like to put niggas, I like, when I see niggas putting other people on,
Right.
like, I like that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gravitate toward that.
Besides music, what other interests you have outside of music?
Outside music, you know, family. I'm big on family. You know what I'm saying? My kids and shit. You know, shit like that. And, cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like nobody can't see me with that cooking shit. You feel me?
You the man in the
Like,
kitchen?
Yeah, you already know.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear
Shit
you.
like that.
Now you an artist as well as a producer. A lot of people don't know that you produce a lot of your own tracks, correct? Let's talk about how you fell into that role of producing.
Producing, man, I stumbled upon that. Like, just messing around with it one day. And like, it started coming together. And I'm like, man, that shit really ain't hard as it seemed. So I just kept grinding with it and getting better, you know what I'm saying? On top of like, you know, cause like I told you, being independent,
Right.
like I look at a lot of like, you know, budgets and like cut costs and shit like that. So like
Got to. That's
that
a
shit
must.
help. That shit help out when, you know, I produce my own shit. Ain't really gotta like, you know, go buy a beat, shit like that.
Right.
Then I, you know, I get all the royalties for the beat and for the lyrics. So, you know, that cool.
Right. How important, you know, going through the experience of being an independent artist, how important is it to have a budget?
It's super important. Super important. If you ain't got no budget, then you really ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You just another person out here doing music. Cause you gotta think like labels and other artists, even if the artist independent, but like independent artists with a bigger budget or labels, now you going against a machine. So, you know, they be spending like 100K, 200K
On just marketing.
on just marketing, or
Yeah.
maybe just on radio spins. So that's what we going against. So like it's real important to have you a budget. You gotta have you a budget before you even make any moves, cause you gotta know what you gotta spend, you know what I'm saying? You gotta spend videos, marketing, beats, promo so far as flyers, then you know if you need merch, stuff like that, you gotta have a budget for all that, man. So a budget is real important. That should be your first step, really, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to put something out. Have you a budget, you know, and then, you know, keep grinding with that shit. You gonna be straight.
Over the last year, from what I've seen, you've been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dropping singles, dropping visuals. Man, you know what I'm saying? You got a couple joints with Why Not. Shout out to Why Not. You heard me?
Why Not.
Man, let's talk about a couple of them joints, man. I'm still waiting on Babe 3.
On Babe 3?
Now, Babe 3 is out now, right?
Yeah,
It's
Babe 3
streaming,
out
huh?
now.
But we
Streaming on
looking
all
for the
platforms.
video, huh?
Yeah. You know, I got some visuals, you know, in the works with Babe 3. Definitely gotta put that out, you know what I'm saying? That been buzzing for a minute.
How that connection happened with you and Jay Vicious?
Jay Vicious, man, we been was supposed to link. So like, you know, my thing is all about timing. So like, I was doing a song, and like one of my partners, you know, he was like, man, you need, cause you know me, I do the little harmonizing thing, you know. One of my partners was like, you need to find somebody that really rap, get on that bitch. So I start thinking, I'm like, man, I got the perfect nigga, man.
Right.
My dog J Vic, I sent it to him, he laced that bitch up, sent that bitch back in about 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was a rap from that. You feel me? But yeah, shout out that boy J Vic, man.
Jumping to the other track, We Straight.
Oh yeah.
We Straight. Now you got a couple joints with Why Not.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How did that relationship come about and that connect? Cause y'all seem like y'all done grew up together the way y'all get on the track and hop on the track together. Seem like y'all grew up since yay high to the butterfly.
Right. You already, man, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's crazy though, cause you know, that boy, when he was younger, that boy stayed in Atlanta. But I was cool, I was super cool with his brother, you know what I'm saying, with his big brother. So man, his big brother was always jam tight, you know what I'm saying? I knew Why Not, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was a youngin', shit like that, going to the park and shit, you heard me? But we ain't never jammed to probably like, when I got a jail maybe 2011. You know what I'm saying? We started really jamming, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, I think his big brother, you know what I'm saying? I think his big brother was doing time too. So that's probably why we got close and we started jamming, you feel me? Doing music and shit like that. So, you know, it always been there, like, you know, the family-oriented, you know, type vibe. We got it always been there, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, yeah, we showing the world now.
I don't think you get enough credit, bro, for what you know what I'm saying, what you do musically. You feel me?
Right.
I know that, you know, that grind built, you know, coming from the bottom to the top, you know what I'm saying, and just not having that social media exposure like you feel you should have. For instance, Bay 3 J Vicious. Now, how does the process go with you? Do you select, like, you get the track and then you like, I'm gonna put this artist on it, I'm gonna put that artist, this person gonna be a good fit? How does it play out? Is it a process or it just happened like that?
It's a process. I do a little bit of EPing too, like executive producing, even on my shit,
right.
You know, other people's stuff. So it's like, if I get a beat, if I got a song, you know what I'm saying, I listen to the beat and I picture who I could hear, you know, on it. And, you know, I'm fans of people too, so like I listen to J Vic shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out that boy King, I listen to his shit. So like when I do my features and shit, you know, I go off of like they vibe first, like, oh, they'll sound good on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know it ain't just about putting these people on the song, you know what I'm saying? That bitch gotta gel, it gotta make sense, it gotta feel right. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like listen to the beat and then probably go listen to some of their music to see, you know what I'm saying, and do it like that. Like, that
yeah,
shit
because I'm listening to him, and even with Drop It Off featuring what is Turtle. Yeah. Like they all fit. It all fit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that because they spitting on them.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like the whole process from the beat to your verse to the hook to their verse, it all collabs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, this nigga got the ear.
It all
he got
fit,
the ear
man.
for it. You know what I'm saying? He got the vision for it.
Right, man. I be josing in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Now I be calling myself a baby Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really be hearing that shit. Like I be knowing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, man, you'll sound good on this shit. Nah, don't do that. You feel me? Don't do that. You know, nah, that beat ain't the move. Don't do that beat. Right. You feel me? So I be in tune, you know what I'm saying, with beats, melodies, harmonies, even spitting, you know what I'm saying? You know, cadences, all that. You gotta be in tune with that, you feel me? Real talk.
Man, I think the most underrated joint this year, you dropped that track with King this year, right? That was
that was this year.
Okay, boom. I felt like that was the most underrated track song out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And let's talk about that connection, how you felt about, you know, linking up with King and dropping the No Mask song.
Oh, the No Mask? Man, to be right, I reached out to Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to him. And he kept it real. He kept it all the way real. You feel me? Like, show love. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Did the song, Turn Around with Fast. And then, he was moving with he was rocking with our campaign too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, once he saw, how I was moving, you know what I'm saying? He respected that and saluted that. And he fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But it's crazy though, cause like I said, I be fans of people. I ain't the type of artist to be like, man, I don't listen to no niggas, man. I don't do nothing. I listen to everything, basically. Only if I'm in album mode, then I might just, seclude myself and just get in my little box, you feel me? But other than that, man, I listen to everybody. So I've been a fan, I've been a fan of dude. Me and my little partner, you know what I'm saying, GetMoney Mitch, we used to bump that man shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Then he from the city, so they gotta support that. You feel me?
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he showed love on that and we knocked that bitch out,
What projects you got out right now?
Man, I got that exclusive, the album. That shit out right now, streaming on all platforms. That bitch going crazy. Man. I'm getting, a lot of positive, a lot of positive feedback from that.
How important is that to get feedback, man? I'm just saying, like, to just hear what people actually think of your music and what you're putting out, your sound.
It's important because it drives you. It drives you to either, it drives you to do better. So like the feedback could be negative or positive, I take it all. So like it drives me to like keep going, get more creative, you know what I'm saying, do better, you feel me? Shit like that, like it just drive me. So I love the feedback, you know what I'm saying? It keep me motivated.
What other projects you got?
We got out now.
Yeah.
Got Super Drip 2 out, you know, dropped that in the summertime. You know, got Exclusive out, just dropped that a couple months ago. Got Super Drip 1 out. Got Flip Phone Babies out. And a shitload of singles. You know what I'm saying? And we steady working. I got some singles about to drop soon.
Flip Phone Babies, that's a collaboration album, right?
Oh yeah, that's the collab with me and Why Not.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Take us through, you know what I'm saying, that mental of, you know, producing and recording for that album with y'all together, you know what I'm saying? How long it took, honestly, how long it took for y'all to get that album complete?
I'm gonna keep it real. Oh, that shit, it seemed like it don't be taking no time, cause we be vibing, like we be vibing for real. So like by the time we'll record a day or two, few days, you know, record the next day, and by the time we look up, we probably got about 10 songs, you know what I'm saying, already, and all them bitches hitting.
Yeah.
So it's like, that shit is no pressure, like with me and bro. It's like, man, I feel like, you know, that my brother, man, like our chemistry is unmatched, you feel me? Like, that shit is unmatched from the studio to the song to the videos is unmatched, man. It's easy, it's simple, you know what I'm saying? So like it ain't no pressure with that. Like I enjoy doing that. That's like, yeah, that shit be fun. I really enjoy collaborating with that nigga, man.
Man, is it any stress? Is it any stress as far as like choosing songs for an album? You might say, hey, I'm gonna drop a 7-song, you know what I'm saying, album, whatever. And you got 15 songs you didn't record.
I mean, yeah, that shit get not stressful, but it kind of be like nerve-wracking a little, cause it's like, man, I got these 7, but these 3 right here banging. I gotta put the bitches on there, so it kind of be like, man, I don't want overwhelm the project type shit. You feel me? But so I listen to it, I see. You feel me? 9 times out of 10. I probably add 1 or 2, you know, more songs just so it can mesh. You know what I'm saying? If it mesh and if it gel with the rest of the album, then I'll put it on there. But like with them extra songs, I feel like, man, look, I got songs for another project or I got songs for a single. So none of that shit go to waste, so I don't really be tripping like that.
That's what I'm saying. You put them in the vault or you let them roll on to another project?
I put them in the vault, and I might, you know, use it for another project. I might use them for singles. It's all type of shit. I might use them just for features. I might give a nigga a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, put that on your project type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
So doing what you've been doing, how long you been doing music?
Man, I've been doing music, man, for a long ass time. But I took it serious, like when I got out of jail. That probably like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So like when I got out of jail, that wasn't the GMS. That's when I, you know, came up with the GMS shit like that, and really like start taking it serious. But for the past 3-4 years, like that independent grind, I've been really taking it serious. Like meaning like putting up a whole lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? Traveling and shit like that. You know, different marketing campaigns, shit like that. So,
what you feel works for you as an independent artist?
In the sense of what?
Because some artists have a specific thing that works, man. They might do something this way or that way. Like what you feel, what you've seen, okay, like you done tried different things, but these few things you know for sure they work when you about to put an album out or drop a single or shoot a video to get more exposure from it. What you feel works for you?
To be real, what works for me is consistency. Consistency. You know what I'm saying? When people see you serious, they take you serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like consistency and like, you know, keeping that foot on the people's neck. Cause like once they see me going hard, they gonna pay attention. They gonna know. They're gonna be like, damn.
Right.
Like when I start doing a video, people like, damn, nigga, you going hard, huh? Like, you feel me? Like I got buku feedback just from doing that shit. So like consistency, like, you know, that keep me going, for real.
Any new projects you working on?
Oh, we got Flip Phone Babies 2.
In the near future?
Flip Phone Babies 2, you know, that shit gonna drop probably at the top of the new year. I got hella singles, man, buku singles that I'm working on, you know what I'm saying? So we probably gonna lead y'all out with some singles, You know, in the new year, we gonna come with the flip phone babies too. Shit like that, more visuals, you know. Of course, we gotta do Bay 3, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Really put a little marketing campaign behind that, you know what I'm saying? But just work, man, working.
Let the people know where they can get you at.
Man, you can find me on everything, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Hey, GetMoneyFlame, man, GetMoneyFlame. All together, no spaces, no nothing, you know?
Man, appreciate you sliding through, sitting down with us, you heard me?
Already.
And this is a I Got Flow production.